1,386 is what we'll be stuffing today. So grab your favorite drink or snack, cozy up, and let's stuff our envelopes. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. If you guys are new here, my name is Mallory. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our cash stuffing, and this is a week where my husband and I were both paid. I was paid a little bit extra because I worked some extra hours. And so we have a little bit more to work with this week, which is fantastic, and we're going to be doing a lot in our savings challenge binder. Also doing a lot in some of our envelopes for upcoming travel and a bill. So we have a lot to get to today, but before we get started, drop me a fall leaf emoji if you guys are watching. It is really feeling like fall here in New Mexico. It's Balloon Fiesta. Actually, by the time you guys see this video, Balloon Fiesta will be over, and unfortunately, I didn't get to go at all because I have been sick with COVID. It is going around really bad. Some of my other family has it as well as some of my friends, and we weren't in contact with each other. It's just running rampant right now. So take your vitamins and be careful. But it is definitely feeling like fall. So drop me that fall leaf emoji, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So we're going to start today by stuffing my wallet, and I already got my groceries for the week doing pickup at Smith's, which is Kroger. So I'm not going to stuff a lot in here. We're going to put $20 in here for anything extra we might need to get, but we are going to be heading to Michigan pretty soon. So we're going to try to eat through what we have in our fridge. Next is going to be dining out. So this week is our anniversary. So we're going to be adding $100 to dining out so that we can do an anniversary dinner out. We do have a gift card for a restaurant that we've been wanting to try, and we got it last year for our anniversary. Haven't used it yet. It's a nice restaurant, so we're going to use that gift card, and we'll still have to pay some, so we wanted to put some in here. Next is fun money. That's for me. That's going to get 10 as usual. My miscellaneous or my buffer gets 10 always. And then also my husband gets 10 for fun money, and we set that to the side to give to him. So that's going to be it for my wallet this week. How are you guys all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. This should be coming out Thursday. Maybe you're watching it Thursday or Friday. So hopefully if it is Friday, you're ready for the weekend and excited for that to start. Like I said, we are heading to Michigan soon. So I'm excited about that because the trees are going to be changing colors. It is just... fall in the Midwest is something else. It is beautiful. Here in New Mexico, we get mostly just like the yellow golden color, but up in Michigan, it's reds and orange and yellow and greens and browns. And it's pretty cool to see. So I am looking forward to that. All right, so we did a cash condensing in our unstuffing this week, and we took a lot of money back to the bank, and we did placeholders. So that money is going to start earning us interest. So many people complain when they see cash stuffing videos about you could be earning money on interest in the bank. And it took me a while to get to the point where I wanted to keep money in the bank, because having it in the bank is honestly too accessible for some people. And it was for me when I first started cash stuffing. So now I'm to the point where I'm cool with it, and I will take money back to the bank, and having it in my high yield savings makes it less accessible to me as well, because it's not available immediately. So that's been a good kind of middle ground for me. So don't let anyone tell you that you can't do the cash stuffing method, because you should be earning interest on your money. You can do both. All right, so starting in my emergency fund this week, we are adding $80, which is more than we normally do. So that is exciting. So there's 50, 70, 80, and that is going to bring us up to a new little milestone in here. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 4,500, 4,550, 70, 80, 90, and 4,600 in our emergency fund. Very exciting. So the bulk of that is going to be in the Ally account now. Next is my dog's emergency fund, and they're going to get 30 this week. So they now have 500, 20, 40, and 550. Okay, moving into health. So this is the only bill I cash stuff for, and today it's getting a big amount. It's getting 250. Want to get ahead of this since we are going to Michigan. I don't want to be getting the bulk of this money towards the end of the month. So we have 100, 200, 250, and 300. My bill for this total is 482. So that's the majority that's a good chunk of that, at least. Car maintenance is going to get its usual 20. So we have 1, 2, 3, 320. There was a dip in this because both my husband and I had to renew our registration. He had to get a emissions test as well in order to renew his registration, but we are all set now. Next is Michigan, and this is going to get 250 today. So that's a big bump for that. From this envelope, we pay our house sitter, pet sitter, for staying here while we're away. We also use it for extra spending money when we're gone. And if we miss work and we like need extra income that week, then we'll pull it from Michigan. We're not going to have that problem this time. We're still going to have consistent work while we're away. So that shouldn't be an issue, but we definitely do want to have some extra spending money. So far in Michigan, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, and 460. All right. And that is going to be it for my high priority binder today. All right, next we're going to go into my short-term binder, and we are going to start with pups. So I know I mentioned that I didn't get to go to the balloon fiesta at all, which I'm so sad about because it's literally my favorite time of year. But every day it is live streamed on TV, so I have watched it every day on TV, and they still have the videos on YouTube, so if you guys want to watch them, you can. But this year, I'm so sad that I missed this because this year they had announced that they were going to have a special guest from Disney. Now, if you guys have watched any of my videos, you guys know I love Disney. I love going to Disney. So yesterday it was Kids Day, and so they do the special shapes hot air balloons. Pups is going to get 50. They do the special shapes balloons, and it's all themed towards kids, and they have giveaways and stuff like that. And yesterday, the special guest from Disney was Mickey and Minnie, actually, from Disney. And they're like promotion crew, and they actually brought 2 hot air balloons, a Mickey Mouse shaped balloon, and then the Disneyland 70th anniversary hot air balloon. So I did take some pictures of my TV, and I'm going to see if I can insert them on the screen here so you guys can see. But I was so excited to see that. So they were all dressed up for the Disneyland 70th anniversary. That celebration's been going on all year. And yeah, it was just like so cool. I was so sad to miss it, but very cool to see still, even on TV. All right, next is household, and that is going to get 5 as usual. So it has 10. Okay, then we have Costco. I'm not planning to go here this week, but I still want to bulk this up. So we're going to add 30. So it now has 20, 40, and 50 in Costco. Next is anniversary, and we decided not to do gifts really. I was saying that I got myself a gift, and not got myself a gift, but I got headphones. I needed headphones really bad, and I got them on Prime Day, and I told my husband, I was like, this can just be my anniversary present. And he's like, that doesn't count because like you needed those. Like you didn't have any that worked. So I know I said in my last unstuffing when I unstuffed this that it was for anniversary. I'm still saying that that's what it was for, but we decided we're not going to do gifts. We're just going to wait for our trip in November, and then we're going to do dinner and spend the day together. So, but I am going to add some more money in here just because for when we spend the day together next week. And I actually am going to have a little bit more to put in here too. There's 50 in there. Vacation is getting 20 this week. So speaking of our vacation, I did book our rental car, and it was for you guys. So I had so many rewards, and then I had a $50 like bonus for being part of my for my credit card. Every year I get like different bonuses to use throughout the year, and I hadn't used this one yet. It's for a rental car. So the rental car was like $280, but then I had a $50 credit, so then it was like $230. So it's for 5 days. And then I was able to use my points to pay for it. So I used 21,000 points, ultimate rewards, and I paid $0. So all the money for vacation is actually for spending. So we have 100, 200, 220, 240, and 250. So we will get to stuffing this a little bit more after we come back from Michigan. Next is beauty, and that's going to get 20. This is for haircuts and hair color, so it has 30. And then lastly in here is toiletries, and that will get its usual 5. So there's 10 in there. All right, and that's going to be it for my short-term binder. All right, next up is going to be my low priority binder. I do have these dashboards available in my shop if you guys are interested, as well as my bow dashboard that's in my high priority binder. And I still have my sale running. Actually, by the time this video goes out, I think the day this video goes out is the last day of the sale. So if you guys want any of the things in the shop, place that order because the sale will be ending. And it's 25% off everything. You don't need a code. All right, coffee's going to get 5. So I have 10 in there. Next is entertainment, and that is going to get 10. So it has 20. No plans to use this really. I just always add to it because then we end up like getting concert tickets or something like that. We do have tickets to like an orchestra performance while we're in Michigan with my niece and her boyfriend, and it is like all PlayStation music. My niece's boyfriend really wanted to go to this, so we're like, sure, we'll go with you guys. So we're going to do a little date night. It's in a bigger city than where my family lives, like 35 minutes away or so. So we're going to go have dinner, go to this performance. And so yeah, that's the only like entertainment thing I would say that we have coming up. Next is shopping, and that's going to get 20. So it has 30. You guys know I love to go thrifting while I'm in Michigan, like to Goodwill. The Goodwill there is just like elite. It is so good. And they still do senior discount day, and they don't do that in Albuquerque. Not that I'm a senior, but my mom is. So whenever we go, she's like, whatever you want to get, just get it. And then I just Apple Pay her afterward. So I literally do not have room for anything else in my closet. I'm telling you guys, I need to do another closet clean out, and I'm thinking about doing Depop. I keep seeing advertisements for it on YouTube, but it's another like reselling app or website, and I haven't really looked into it, but some of my friends use it and they say the fees are like low or like none for sellers. So I'm gonna look into it because I do have some really nice clothes that I wouldn't mind selling and making a buck on. So let me know if you guys have used Depop, if you've bought from there, if you've sold there, like what is your experience? Okay, gifts got 5, so we have 10 in there. All right, that is going to be it for my low priority binder. Okay, so lastly, we are moving on to my favorite binder, which is my savings challenge binder. And we have a lot to do in here. As you can see, we still have a lot of money left to work with. So we're putting almost $400 into this binder today. So let's get started. So let me grab my dry erase marker. We're going to start with For the Love of Fall. So I just started this last week. This is available in my shop. This totals $250. Today we're going to be adding 20. So we're going to do this little sweater and we'll add our 20. So that'll have 30 in there. So I have like 3 different fall themed challenges in my shop. And then I also have a Black Friday one, which you guys will see I started stuffing that last week. We'll stuff it this week too. This is a new one we'll be starting this week. This is the Cozy Cup Savings Challenge. Each icon is worth 10 for a total of 120. I just like to draw little hearts next to my icons if I don't have something to color in. So we're adding our first $10 in there today. Okay. Next is our Black Friday challenge. So this one's a create your own amount. There's 24 icons. So I decided for me, I was going to have the whole thing be worth $600, which means each icon is $25 for me. So we're going to add 25 today, and we'll color in one of our hearts. I don't know that I'll finish this by Black Friday, for one, because it's really not that far from now. Or that I need $600 to spend for Black Friday. I really don't. Could I? Absolutely, 100%. But I'm just using this as a savings challenge that is like kind of on theme with the time of year that we are entering. So, all right, here's that. Whoops, I missed some money. Hold on here. There we go. Okay. Next is my Disney challenge. So this is another create your own amount. This was not from my shop. This one is from Budget with Maddie. And each icon for me is worth 15. So that's what we're going to add today. I could definitely consolidate this. So I might do this because I have money that needs to go back to the bank, and I could definitely consolidate this. So far we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 240. So we are 2/3 of the way done with this challenge. Yay, that's awesome. I love this challenge too. I just think it's so cute. Of course I do, because it's Disney. All right, next is going to be the summer I started saving. This is from my shop, based on the summer I turned pretty. So today we're going to be adding 60. That's our next number. Okay, so let's fill this in and then we will count it up. So we are halfway done with this challenge. So we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 210. So this challenge saves a total of $420. We're already halfway done. Very exciting. Okay, next is our December challenge, and this is exciting because we are finishing this today, you guys. So we have $80 left to add here to complete it. So let's do that. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. I did that on purpose because I need one of each denomination for my next challenge. So 80 going in here. So we should have, I think this one saves 185. Let's count it up. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and 185. Yay, that's done. Okay, I'm going to take this out of my binder. We've officially completed all of the months. Started this in December of last year and completed it early. So 185, we're going to set this to the side to reallocate here in a minute. And before we stuff my every little bit challenge, let's add onto our tracker that we completed the December challenge. So December 2025, and that was for 185, and this is from the October 10th cash stuffing. All right, very good. Just been tracking that all year to see like how much I save with savings challenges. Okay, now moving on to our very fun every little bit challenge. So I see some of my stuff is coming off here. I think I have to like take it off and redo it, because when you put it on top of some that's smudged, it almost like erases it. I don't know why, but it does. Okay. So we are adding $1 to our ones, which is going to bring us to 13. And I did cash condense this as well and swap for placeholders so that I could be earning interest on this money, because it is a long challenge. So I want to be earning money and like while this sits, instead of it sitting for a year, I want it to be earning me some interest. So adding 5 in here gives us 65. 10. It's going to bring us to 130. 20, bring us to 260. 50 is going to bring us to 200 in here. Yay. And then 100 is going to bring us to 400 in here. Now, if you guys are new, if it's your first time watching, I started this mid-year. It's meant to be started in January, but I started it in July. So usually this would show as you add. If you started in January, it would show your balance, right, for each month. But because I started in July, these numbers here are not accurate. So I'm actually just like at this amount, even though it says 1,000, I'm not. Okay, so that is it for what we're going to be stuffing from my regular cash stuffing, but we have to reallocate this 185. So I already know what I'm going to do with it. Now, usually, as you guys know, I've been going envelope by envelope through my sinking funds. Every time I finish a challenge, putting the money from that completed challenge into the next envelope in line. This week, we are not doing that. We are putting the money into Michigan. And here's why. Because a large chunk of the money that I put in Michigan is going to my house sitter, because my dogs are high maintenance and they require a lot of care. They're both on medications. They require supervision. So this is not something where I have somebody stop in once a day and they're just outside all day. This is like somebody stays here and is with them like quite a while. So I want to have a good amount in here to give to our house sitter. So I definitely want to add more because I want more spending money for my trip, or money to treat my parents, or like go out to dinner, or go do fun fall activities, because we do have some of those planned. So this 185 is going to go into Michigan. So I'm going to write that in here. So plus 185, and then this was my December challenge. 10, okay. What does that come out to? Let's see. 460 plus 185 gives us 645. Ooh, that's going to annoy me that it's not 650. That is irritating. Maybe I can find another 5 somewhere. Or maybe I'll put 5 of my fun money in here just so it's 650. Can you tell I have OCD? Okay, so we are going to add this. We'll give it a quick count, make sure it is correct. Let's see here. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 300, 400. Add that at the end. 400, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 30, 40, 50, 600, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Correct. Okay. 645. That's good. That makes me feel better about what is in there. All right. Very good. I am super pumped about that. Aside from it being 645 and not 650, that's going to irritate me, but you know, anyway, I'm sure somebody understands where I'm coming from. All right, you guys, that brings us to the end of this week's cash stuffing. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching today. Tomorrow is my husband and I's anniversary. So you can drop a happy anniversary in the comments if you guys want to, or the celebrate emoji. I know I said like the fall leaf emoji, I think, at the beginning, but tomorrow is our anniversary. So I'm going to be enjoying that with my husband. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the Etsy shop. Remember, if you guys are watching this on Thursday, today is the last day of the Etsy sale and it's 25% off. So head over there and place your orders tonight before that sale ends. Thank you guys so much for being here, for supporting all the things. I just appreciate you guys so much, and we will catch you guys in our next one. Bye.